What you might hear on the Dad Podcast can be considered offensive. We have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titties!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
It's just gonna be a slow lower. This thing it's just gonna lower like.
Well, see,
Game on.
this right here, you twist. Use your man muscles.
It's all stripped out, bro.
Yo.
Use your big boy
You
pants.
guys have been fucking manhandling these things, like
Oh, is that the one that Chase uses in his butt when we...
probably.
Yeah, I was gonna sit over there.
People don't know how to fucking screw
You
the
beat me to it.
microphone in.
Sometimes during the sports podcast, Chase likes to put things in his butt. It gets him more excited when he's talking about things.
You got to boof it.
This makes the podcast even gayer than it already is.
Is that
Oh
what
no,
the
the
picture,
gayest spin was last week when I had Riley on.
is that what the picture is of your logo? It's Chase's ass.
That is. That's what that red is.
I'm getting a buzz.
Yeah,
Getting a buzzing
It's
noise.
raw, bro.
It happens.
I'm not. So thanks for ditching me for a fucking month and a half. That was awesome, guys.
I made it.
I feel like I ditched you longer than that.
bro.
God dang.
I was like looking, and when I finally recorded a Podsturbation episode, it had been a month since I released one. I was like, God fucking damn it. Fuck Dan being in goddamn Lagoon on the
I've been
fourth
adulting
Thursday.
so much lately.
And hating it the whole time.
And hating it, yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
trip
because that would have
kinda
been the normal
sucked.
time we do it.
Did you hit the new roller coaster?
Yeah, we waited in line
Why'd
for
you
2
bring that
hours
up?
to go on it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, 2 hours, bro.
What do you expect? It just
I guess-
opened. It's been open for a month.
You gotta wait
All
till they
of
close.
Utah
And you walk
hasn't
up
even hit
fucking right before
Crazy,
they close,
bro.
and wham, wham,
When
you're
he
out.
I was
no.
when I
Every
went back
single
to do
thing.
the cow, I was texting him with that, and he's been here 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah, at that point I was pissed because
Yeah.
the kids
The
are
cold-
fighting.
the
Kids are
cold would've
fighting
been
in
the worst
line,
for me,
and
dude.
it was cold. It was freezing ass cold.
I couldn't handle
The
it.
kids were fighting, and I was just about to be like, "Fuck you guys!" Like I'm gonna go sit in the car because they're pissed off about sitting in line. As am I, but I'm like,
You see Dan fold his arms. I'm going to the car.
Stop bitching. Like, yeah,
Were the extra haunted houses worth it? Did you go in any?
they don't even have anything extra. They have fog machines and
No, they
some
were
people
setting
in
up
character.
A bunch of like
Nope.
haunted houses.
They didn't have shit, bro. They didn't have shit. They had 20 icy stands, and when it's 40 degrees outside, but no, couldn't find a corn dog.
Were they
All the
half off at
churros are
least?
even fucking cold.
No hot chocolate. The churros were cold.
Why do you have so much haunted house information on Lagoon, though? I want to know that, too.
They tend to be one of my favorite things to go to. When
I was gonna say I'm curious because I didn't
I
know
like
they had
haunted
one.
houses.
We went to the Nightmare on 13th Street in downtown Salt
But
Lake City.
spooked, October they do.
Was it just full of Mormon missionaries
October
trying
they
to
do a
convert
whole
you?
different thing?
No.
Where Lagoon's different. Just that.
I can picture a haunted house in Utah just being
was
missionaries
good.
trying to convert you.
It was good, but what's the one here in Nampa?
Haunted World?
Haunted World is better. Haunted
Which
World's
I didn't
legit.
hear any kind of ad for it this year. Was it
legit.
going?
Oh yeah, dude. That place.
All I kept hearing about was this
That place
fucking
makes money 1 month. out of the
four-level
year.
haunted mansion thing that they had in Nampa now. Or
They've gotta be open.
What is that one?
Every
The
single.
I haven't even heard
Avalon?
about that.
Maybe?
Avalon? That's down in fucking Twin Falls.
No. There's something here in Nampa where there's like four levels of fright. It was on the radio all the fucking time. It was supposed to hear in Nampa.
I always heard that one down in fucking Twin. I'm like, I'm not driving 3 hours.
No.
Yeah, Twin doesn't have shit. Where would they put that? They don't even have a
have
four-story
nothing, bro.
building in Twin.
Break any phones while you were there?
No, but the first day we're heading down on Thursday, we stopped to charge in Tremont in Utah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking stupid
And-
Tesla.
And it's in the
Did you just say Tremont?
Tremont, and that's where we stopped.
Okay.
So same spot in the parking lot of the hotel. We went across the street to go to the bathroom, the gas station, whatever, come back. Tana had washed her hands in the gas station. So she's putting lotion on her hands and takes her wedding ring off and sets it on the side door in the car.
Does she always put lotion on after she washes her hands?
Yeah, apparently that's normal.
That's weird.
So we make it all the way to Salt Lake City, and she's like, "Oh fuck, my wedding ring," because she had gotten out of the car and it fell out of the car. Well, I wasn't even aware she knew it was in Tremont, and I was just like, it could be anywhere between here and fucking Nampa for all I know. So we chatted. She was like, I think it was at Tremont, whatever. So I call the hotel. I'm like, hey, if by any chance somebody turned this in, take my phone number down. She's like, okay, sure. Nothing all weekend. We're heading back down on Sunday. We stop at to charge there again, and I'm like, I might as well run in and see. Go in. Guy's like, can you describe the ring? And I was like, yeah, I got a picture. And he's like, oh yeah, that's the one. I'm like, you guys found it? He's like, yeah, we found it like on Friday morning, the housekeeping, and we tried to call you. And I was like, I never got a phone call, dude. And so that it becomes like frantic. There's like 4 or 5 employees looking for this ring. Back behind, going through the safe, all the drawers, blah, blah, blah. Manager comes out. She's on the phone with the front desk lady. And she's like, she said some guy came and picked it up on Friday already. That they called the phone number and some guy picked it up. What are you doing?
Give me the fucking footage right now.
They have
So,
cameras for sure.
Dude, wrong number.
so anyway, we tried to call, like, we ended up looking at the note that the lady left and she wrote down the wrong phone number. So we call the phone number, it's disconnected. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just calling the police. So call the police, they show up, put together a report, whatever. We hit the road. I'm like, well, still fucking lost like we thought it was. And end up calling the hotel back when we get to Twin, and I was just like, talk to the GM. And I was like, hey, I've got a good buddy that works at Verizon, and that phone number hasn't been active for months. So your front desk person has the ring. Like, guaranteed. She tried to call the number, it's disconnected, so she just pocketed it. And I was like, tell you what, if we get the ring back, that's all I care about. I'll call the detective, tell him it's been recovered. Water under the bridge. She's probably going to lose her fucking job, but at least it's not a felony. And so the GM called me back the next morning. He was like, hey, we recovered the ring. And then she FedExed it. We got it yesterday. So lucky as fuck. Very lucky. I was like, at this point, the guy was like, how much do you think it's worth? I was like, I don't know. It's priceless, dude. Like, set it for 15 years. But I was like, I was looking at replacements as like 8 to 10 grand. I'm like, the divorce is cheaper, honestly.
Stupid bitch. Don't ever take your ring off again.
And she don't, dude, I was so
Super
angry.
glue, god damn it.
I internalized that anger all weekend. I was just like, oh my fucking god. He did what? Well, Tana she was gonna be sporting a wedding ring either. I was like, I'm not buying another one.
Did you guys go on the ride that takes you up
Tungsten,
and
baby.
drops you?
$9.
Yeah. What's that called? Not the
Tower
slingshot,
or whatever?
The tower thing. Yeah.
So I went on that when I was there.
Yeah, and your phone
First
fell
ride.
out.
Yeah, bro.
Well, weren't you videoing or some
I
stupid
was
shit?
because I thought,
yeah.
doesn't it? It usually takes you up slow and drops you, right?
One side does, the other side shoots you up.
So I'm holding my phone. I'm like, oh, we're about to go up, and it goes, foof.
Yeah,
and
that
my
was your,
phone
like-
goes smash.
That was that
bro.
brand new like red iPhone, wasn't it?
Brand new. It was the first ride we went on when we got there.
I remember that because he called us like that day.
That was
what
like
phone?
the AIDS
From what
edition
phone?
iPhone.
Yeah.
The HIV AIDS edition
Were you
iPhone.
able to like recover the video? So at least you got the video off of it? Because that
Just for evidence.
Well, if you plugged it in, you couldn't plug it into your computer and get anything. Or did you even try?
It was toast.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to work a computer, so.
I'm your guys' poorest friend. You think I know how to
true, that's
recover
true.
fucking videos of broken iPhones with computers?
He went for like 2 weeks at work. He's like, I don't got a phone.
Donnie, that
fucking
shit will
brutal.
never die though. Donnie introduced him to somebody. Who was it? This is my poorest friend.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
And I was like, that's fucked up.
It's true though.
And Tyler was like,
I think they were asking like, I bet it was like Twin Peaks, and they're like, who's paying? I was like, not him.
it was something like that.
you know, so yeah.
I was disappointed in you at that point.
I wasn't. Fuck it.
Ouch.
You're being a bully.
It's all right. I'm Dan's second poorest friend, so it's all good. I mean, only because you're here. If you weren't here, I'd be the
Not
poorest.
true.
I have other
Glad I'm
poor.
Dan's friend,
I
shit.
have other poor friends.
Not here.
Not here.
Uh,
No.
Fucking Chase, richest man alive.
Not really. I have kids.
I know.
Once you-
you don't call him Steve yet.
What would
That's
I
not
call
his
him, Steve?
That's what I call him.
His name is Steven.
Steven.
Yeah, but we're
Stefan.
Stefan. Video.
Not cool enough to call him Chase, apparently.
No, that's it. God, yeah. Stefan,
Am I
just say-
confused? Where's the Stefan and Steven shit coming from?
That's his
Fucking
first
Top
name.
Golf.
That's his first
Oh.
name.
I was,
I couldn't change
obviously,
my
I'm
original
not
thing
as-
that got put like fucking.
Oh, they just put
2018.
whatever on there?
It's an account you have like forever.
But did you put in Steve?
No, I stuck my account. It said Steven Bedient because Brad put it in.
Oh. BJ did. Did you put his in as BJ?
I should have.
You should have.
But he already had his.
You can never change it.
He's a fucking Top Golf nerd.
So like the one I made on my phone when they first opened, it's whatever's in there. Yeah, I'm fucking Big Dick Donnie for a long time now.
Is that really on there?
No.
I was gonna say that'd be cool because that'd be a lifetime account.
Right? No. I think it's just
Nobody
my
be
name.
able to have it.
We went for the first time.
Can I go change it now?
We went for the first time in Salt Lake.
I've
It's
never
actually
been
pretty
yet.
fun.
Oh, not to this one. I've been to the one in Vegas, not here though.
Yeah, they're pretty tight. They're pretty tight. They're,
We just played Angry Birds.
yeah, that was pretty cool. I never played those, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm used to like the longest.
But
ride
it's
and all
it's
that
kind of skewed though, bro. Like Amelia would fucking get up there and like take like 8 whacks and then finally hit it, and it like bounces up like 5 feet off the edge, and then it's
Fucking
like
whole
knocks
mountain.
the whole building over. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah, I got my
With
ass
their eyes
fucking kicked.
closed.
I'd like crush a crispy shot into the fucking
Eating
the
a hot
midnight
dog at the
air and be
same
like,
time.
and then it went over the fucking building. And I'm like, no points. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Nope. You gotta be pretty somewhat accurate, but apparently not. If you like just barely lob it over the edge.
Can I
Yeah,
change
that's
that?
tight.
Oh yeah. I ordered 1 margarita, and then the
can
guy
change
came
it.
up. He's like, would you like another drink? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take another one. He's like, yeah, you have to order food. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in fucking Utah.
Oh, I was going to
God,
say,
I
what the
hate
fuck?
Utah.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. It's like, I didn't have
yeah.
any food.
I had to order. I was like, we just ate lunch too, so I was like, I guess bring us some nachos or something. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, it
not
doesn't
even-
matter
not
what you
hungry.
order.
Yeah, $29 nachos.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
can order
hungry.
like chips and salsa for 10 people. You just have to order something.
I should have just got like a couple. Can I just get a couple French fries?
You technically could have got like a side of
A
pickles.
side of ranch.
All right.
Could have got like ranch. Yeah.
Just like some
I'm really cutting down. Can I just get some
cracker
carrots and some celery and some ranch?
Do you have any oyster crackers?
It's food, right? Mom, yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Doctor, no, dude, it is.
My
Forever.
top golf name, Dr. Smackbottom.
That's
Does,
on your.
yeah,
that's
Now
on
I
your
just need to
account?
go.
You can't even
You
figure out how to
have
edit it either, dude. I was
You have a
just like, fuck it.
login on your phone?
Yeah, I
an
downloaded
app?
the app and the
Nerd.
Top Golf Tracer too. So like if I go to different ones, I can track my
You can track your.
I can track my
your
scores
top
and I can
golfing.
join a league and,
Yeah,
and
when
be
you set it up,
certified.
it sets it up for you. It's there. You have
Is that why you pay $5?
No?
I get birthday discounts, bitch.
No, you pay $5 to get the card
Oh, what?
when you first start.
Stop at Dutch Bros.
Oh,
maybe.
Top Golf.
I mean,
Today.
Brad bought it for me. It's in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time we were in
I've
this
done Vegas,
garage and we
too.
talked about us all getting together and do it, and that was like 6 months. I keep looking at my
Be fun.
dead watch.
We
was
need
like
to go on
6
a
months ago.
Tuesday.
I have a question though. What's up with Utah and alcohol? I know it's like Mormon state,
Mormons.
They don't serve
but
it.
why can't
Their laws are very restrictive.
You have to
You
go
can
food to
smoke
get
weed,
alcohol?
but you can't drink alcohol.
You can't have
Medicinally,
two.
you
You
can
can't have
smoke
2
weed.
drinks on the table at the same time. Like if you order another one and you're finishing yours, like they won't set your other one down until you like finish it and give them the glass. And then, and then some places have like specific license to where you can't have more than one drink unless you order food.
Yep.
Like it's just
Yeah,
it's,
most
a
of
bunch
the
of
They have
restaurants
shit.
Zion's
like
wall
the
where you have to make the drink behind a
Applebee's,
wall. You
places
can't
like
like
that.
be in vision of people.
It's like a curtain or a
sell
wall.
like a certain level of alcohol too?
Yeah, they just moved it up to
used be
5%
on
draft.
beer, yeah,
What?
probably
you do 5
not.
now?
You can get that at the liquor store.
You can buy that shit at the liquor store.
All
They
their
have-
liquor when it's poured out.
They
of the
have a
bottle is
dank ass
measured
beer selection at the liquor store.
electronically.
You just got to get
do you
packed.
really?
You can't- Like
Yeah.
on draft, it's all 5%.
Every
get
single
exactly-
bottle has this crazy topper on it, like a pour spout. And when they go to mix a drink, they put this little electronic collar over the pour spout, and then it like measures it out to a T.
And reports it to the state.
And
And
tells them
reports it
that
to the
that's
state.
the actual bottle.
So when the state comes in
Yeah.
and weighs it, it tells you
Yeah.
exactly what it should be. And if it's off at all, then you get fined.
Yep. So like you're off a half ounce of Jack Daniels. Like
See, that's why last time I went, I just brought my own booze with me.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is
That's
also
the way to
in
go.
some ways illegal.
Is it really?
Some way, just some way.
Get pulled
It's
over.
only illegal if you get caught.
Minis, possession of minis is illegal.
Oh no, mine was a big bottle.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I swear. Jeff Smith back in the day fucking got pulled over for doing
Smuggling fucking
driving
Smirnoff.
fast and
They were shoved up his
They-
bum.
they
I'm
went
sure
through
it sounded
shit.
like a bat out of hell.
And
dude.
yeah, and he had minis, and fucking the minis was like an enhanced charge. It was like a
You
charge.
got like 2 years for 2 mini bottles of Malibu.
We got like $3,000 in fines.
So is it
or something
illegal to
like
take beer across?
that. Yeah, keg beer, craft beer. Like kegs are. You
What's
can't
that?
transport
No,
kegs.
like a 12-pack of.
You know, from Mexico, you can't bring fruit or vegetables.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I do every time I go to Utah.
yeah, I would.
Yeah.
you get
Because
pulled
not
over,
only do
they're
their
kinda-
beers suck, but they're
I don't think they
3
match.
times the price.
Pack is not the end of the world. It's the kegs.
But
Each
also,
beer, one beer bottles, they sell them by singles. So when you go, you can only buy anything over 5%. You have to go to a liquor store.
I'm never fucking going back. I did not know any of that.
And
no, it's lame, dude.
No, you just
So
go fucking
their
liquor store one
prices
time, stock up, and you're good. Except
are
you
set
pay like twice
per
as
bottle.
much too.
and so it'll be like $4.85, and you're like, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, $15
No, that's for one
six-pack.
fucking 12-ounce bottle, dude.
I just can't bring booze. 'cause
It's
I'll
insane. You're talking like $24
That's what you're
six-packs.
supposed to do.
It's insane.
Then I'm like, I'm out.
But then you don't have any. Sorry.
But
You can't bust
also, when you go anywhere, if you go to like a restaurant or something like a family place there, and you do order a drink, you just feel like all the eyes in the place are on you, like you're being
It's
judged.
like you're the first person ever to order
Yeah.
alcohol in the fucking
They're like
establishment.
heathens.
Close enough to
They have,
kiss.
they have to like get the alcohol menu out and blow it off, blow the dust off. And fucking.
They're
give
like,
it
look
to
at
you.
these fucking heathens over here. They ordered two
Just-
beers.
It's
And
just
then
like Rexburg.
They just watch you the whole time
Or
you're
not.
drinking.
But
yeah,
you said
Rexburg.
weed's like legal there?
No, I don't think so. It's like I think it's
Where BYU Idaho
is
is.
it medically? Is it medically legal?
It's medical, yeah.
Okay.
It's more legal there than it is in Idaho.
Yep.
It's weird.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's really weird.
But Idaho actually, well, last I learned was higher Mormons per capita than Utah.
Probably. I mean, we got
Yeah,
BYU
Rexburg.
Idaho here.
Rexburg is the highest density.
It's crazy over there on the east.
But here's the problem. You have like Orthodox Mormons, which they're driven by their like religious belief system. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like if that's what they want to believe and they want to live their lives like that, that's fine.
It's
But
when
you
they try to
have-
push it on everybody else that's the problem.
But you also have the other side of it, which is the very business driven side of Mormonism, dude, where it's like everything is money related. They fucking take care of their own. Like you
It's like
can't get
black-owned businesses or like Jewish communities. It's just like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't get a building contract unless it's like Mormon business, like
Approved
that
by
kind
your
of shit.
uncle
Like,
or whatever the fuck.
yeah, dude. There's a lot of that. I mean, you go to Lagoon, and they're like the
I
mayor
know.
of Salt Lake City, obviously is LDS, but they got a fucking parking spot right by the front door for like the mayor, and like bishops and shit. Like it's very tight knit in that regard.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Since the week before, the night before, I can now marry people. I'm now ordained.
Hey, me too.
Sweet.
Went online and did it.
Me too.
Universal
I'm the
Life
only
Church
one
or
that's
something. I
not.
can't remember.
He is too.
I know I'm the only one that's
Oh,
not.
you're not? Just go online.
Yeah.
Universal Life.
I've done 4. I'm
I think
seasoned.
so, yeah. Is it?
Yeah, I married my wife's mom through Universal Life Church. I
Yeah.
still get emails, bro.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, same here.
I don't think I could officiate a wedding very well.
We could just all of
All
us
you do
do
is
it.
read,
We'll just
bro.
take turns.
Fuck yeah. you'd be
Dan
fine.
can get up there and he'll be like on Princess Bride. He's like, marriage.
I'll be crying like a little bitch. I'm like,
So beautiful.
give me a minute.
Dude, yeah.
Bride. Oh my god.
I've done so many of them now. I'm like, I don't want to sit in the crowd. I'd rather be up here fucking running the show.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's a sense of empowerment. You're like, listen to me, bitches.
The only thing it's beneficial for is that you can you can trim down the ceremony. Because I've been to some ceremonies where I'm like, fuck, dude,
yeah.
still going?
Like Tyler's.
Yeah, my
This wasn't
ceremony's
bad.
going like
Fucking
10
Evan,
minutes.
shut up, dude.
I average
Jesus.
about 7 minutes.
Tyler's dad's already crying. Like, just stop.
Evan
Cut
did
it.
good.
How many times have you done
He
it?
had some good little jokes in there.
4
and
times?
He kept it.
Hey,
It
bro.
lighthearted. It was good.
Except he left the
You don't
good
have your
ones
own
out.
church yet?
Yeah.
Me and Donnie.
You're about to.
Me and Donnie went to his house like a couple days before and went over the whole thing, and we gave him like pointers what we should do this. He didn't change
Nice.
shit.
You gave him
bro.
pornos?
No.
He didn't do nothing.
There was so
Did he-
much better stuff that was going to be
Whatever,
added.
it was decent though. It was pretty good.
If-
It did very
if-
well.
Yeah.
Who was the boy? It was your nephew? There's the ring bearer?
Oh yeah, he was not.
If he
having
didn't
it.
become a little bitch and he would have gone through with it, that would have been awesome because he's dressed like security. And like he's like, may I have the rings? If he just would have walked up like security and opened the
He was
briefcase.
not
I don't
having
think
it.
you become a little bitch. I think you're born a little bitch. Though.
Well, he was born a little bitch then.
he made it like 5 feet, and he's like,
Your
"Fuck
fucking
this."
your fucking daughter's like
Hello.
rocking out. I was like, yeah, just throwing shit everywhere. And he's like,
and then stayed in the back and screamed for the whole ceremony.
There's always one of those.
Did Ruka scream?
No, Ruka was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
And then Alan looked all pissed. And I think anytime one of us walked up to him, he thought we are going to like rat him out for the bachelor party.
You know why he's pissed?
He kept his wife at
No, he
a
found out
distance,
his
bro.
wife's pregnant again like the day before. Yeah, so he was just not having a good day. Dude.
Dude.
Again, for how many times?
How long has he been?
By-
How long has he been sterile?
All right, come on.
By who? Yeah, by who, dude?
No comment.
That baby's gonna come out black.
To be determined.
Yeah, dude. I love the who busted out the video of you at the strip club, dude. Like at the
What?
wedding.
Wait, what? I missed it.
I got to take the mic for this one, bro.
Yeah, dude.
To who?
Who was sitting at the table next to us at the wedding?
Josh and Anthony.
Yeah, so I think
It
Josh.
was
He
Josh. Josh.
was like,
no.
he was all, check this out.
Yeah.
And I
was
was like,
I
how'd
doing?
you get that?
What was I
Was it the
doing?
Amish hat dude?
It was when we paid for your dance on the stage.
He recorded that?
yeah, dude. So he was. They
Was
were
it
sitting in the
Amish
I
back-
have that video. What a piece of shit.
They were sitting in the back, and apparently he just had his phone like up, like videoing it. And Anthony
Nobody
was
saw
like,
him because he was
Classic
back there. in
Josh.
the
You
back.
can't do that. So he's only got like, I don't know, 30, 45
He's
seconds.
coked out of
That's
his mind.
still a
going,
fucking long time, dude.
I know.
Stop me.
I've taken my shit out to check the time before, and they're like, ah. Like,
That's what I said. Like
Shit,
Carter's like,
dude.
get some pictures. Like I fucking can't, dude.
Yeah.
They're watching me.
Yeah.
You get
I
a clean
say one
video,
word to a
bro.
stripper and I'm getting kicked out.
it was a
You
legit
guys
video
videoed
too, man.
45 seconds.
It was a legit video.
I think there was only one that was up there that was hot though.
Oh yeah, Coco.
Wasn't no, fuck Coco.
Coco.
She's all right.
She had her saggy titties.
Coco was the tiny one that was
Had them real
sitting on my
titties.
lap all night.
That's not the one I was. No, Raven. I'm sorry. Raven had the saggy titties.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, we met them all. We met
I was gonna say you guys are pretty familiar here.
them all.
I get meeting them all, but you're remembering.
It's because
I was sober.
Do you remember their horoscope too? Is it like-
no.
Raven is a no.
She was a Gemini.
you know how it is though. When you go to the strip club, it's like they, especially if you're sitting in a group of guys, a couple of them will come over and then they just like
Sit on your
try to
lap and
schmooze you.
talk,
They
yeah.
try to get a private dance and they spend like a half an hour there before they're like, these guys aren't going to spend any money on us.
we out.
Well, one of them, like, they were all giving money for Tyler's dance, and they look at me. They're like, "Are you gonna contribute?" I was like, "No, I don't even fucking like that guy."
How much did we pay for that? It was like,
It was over 100. I know that.
I think it was $200.
Yeah, it was not worth it. That's
All
for
I know,
sure.
bro. We left. So at the
you
very
come?
end of that night, we went to Denny's. Me, my uncle, and Tony.
Dude, what a way to end the night off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't
Denny's.
invited.
But bro,
I
Fuck
couldn't have made
yeah.
it.
so we
I
get
wouldn't have
there
made it.
at like
They went to the
6
good
in
strip club
morning,
after we left.
and Tony pulls up his bank account and he goes, "Fuck!" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "I spent like $2,000."
Holy shit!
Yeah.
On what?
Probably the bag of cocaine he threw onto the table.
Did he? Did he?
Oh, that was Alan.
Did
Not
he
Tony.
come?
That's right.
Did Tony come?
More than once.
Damn.
I know, dude.
I heard about the
No
other
way.
bachelor party
Yeah. it was-
that went on for hours after the bachelor left.
He doesn't even know the fucking whole story on that.
Oh no. Yeah. I need to figure that out. So please.
So we went. You dropped us off at the kickback. We went in the kickback. We played some pool, whatever. Went across the street to the airport lounge, played some more pool. Tony had his wife come pick him up, and we get back in the car, me and my uncle, and he goes, "My wife's bitching, bro." And he goes, "You know what?" And he goes, "Fuck this bitch. We're going to Satin Dolls." So we drove from Nampa down to Satin, and we were there for like 30 minutes. And he's like, "I have to go home."
Yeah,
he's
he's
I'm in
like-
so much trouble, bro.
It started
Holy
like
shit,
it started
the bachelor
sinking
party
in.
literally started after the party.
Dude. It started sinking in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm actually in a lot of trouble."
Yeah,
got
fuck
my
him. Tony
location.
can
Fuck.
never be on the podcast because he didn't invite me.
Yeah, I didn't get invited either.
Too loud for a podcast, bro.
Yep, he can't be on because he didn't invite us.
Shattering eardrums.
Yeah.
Tyler's whole fucking bachelor
Shit,
party when
with
we
Satin
started.
Dolls. Ooh, yeah.
Well, we started at
You missed out, bro.
Twin Peaks, and
Yeah.
Dan and I were like, "Fuck all these others. Let's go to Satin Dolls. That's the best one."
Yep.
I didn't.
And they all was like, "No, no, no." We
Wait,
ended
wait.
up at fucking Spearmint Rhino,
You're-
the Torch.
Twin Peaks?
That's where we started Tyler's bachelor party. Was Twin Peaks.
And Tyler had 9.
You're comparing Twin Peaks with
No,
Satin
no,
Dolls?
no,
No,
no, no. That's where we were saying we should go to Satin Dolls. All
As
right,
far
let's
as
go
the
to
strip
Spearmint
club.
Rhino.
That's my favorite place in the world.
Yeah. Tyler
Twin
had.
Peaks?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
good.
mean-
It's a good spot.
Yeah, and the guy who was
The
throwing
flannel's hot, dude.
the guy who was throwing the bachelor party for him wanted us to go to like fucking Tupelo Honeys. I'm like, do you know who this is
What
for?
the fuck? In a limo. He was like talking about getting a limo. I was like,
like,
bro.
Ooh, you guys could have gone to
I was
Mai Tai
like,
after that.
You're putting
and
the
then-
fucking. I was like, you're putting the
balcony.
deposit on
Crescent
that limo,
pony.
bro. I was like, let him put the cleaning deposit on the limo. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm certainly not.
But who the fuck wants to go to Tupelo Honeys? Like, do you know who you're throwing this for? Twin Peaks is where we got to start. It's Tyler.
Tyler had 9 blowjob shots at Twin Peaks.
Dude,
And I
Not by
followed it up
choice.
with 3
And like 3
shots.
beers.
this is me clapping. Because
So
Flowers
gross.
while I'm-
I saw the video of you taking a couple,
He had 3 lined up. Yeah,
and he's
dude.
like, Tyler took 9 of these, and I was like, holy shit, like, dude. I mean, even that alone, mad props. But then he's like, yeah. And then he started the day golfing.
Did the Coke and
fucking
Adderall
drinking
come
beer
after?
all day?
Drank all morning, bro.
Wow. How
And
old were
made
you
it to
again?
like 8 o'clock in the
I
next
just
morning.
turned 30.
That's why.
Did the Coke and Adderall come
That's why.
after the blowjob,
Okay.
or was it mixed?
Yeah, I might be able to do that when I was 30.
I ate the Adderall.
But that was the
after I
end of
took
it,
all
man.
The shots at Twin
It's gonna
Peaks.
catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the Coke came later.
The Coke was well. I saw with the other two, the Coke was throughout the walk with two
bro,
other people.
I got home
but
so excited. I was like, I told Brittany, I was like, I didn't puke once, bro. I was like,
Bullshit.
I made it through the night, didn't puke.
Yeah.
And then Carter tells me the next day, because he gave me a ride from Twin Peaks down to the bar or whatever.
right before
I
Mulligan's.
got out of Carter's car, took my shirt off, puked on someone else's car,
It's all the whipped cream,
and then the
dude.
cops
Yes,
came and I
yeah.
All
ran.
that sugar. Dude, it's way too much sugar.
Yeah, it literally gives me a stomachache thinking
I
about
know,
it,
it's
dude.
so
Oh
nasty,
my
dude.
God.
Well,
Had you
it
ever
became
taken a
joke.
blowjob shot prior?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It just became a joke.
Because you
He's also
wait,
given
the
real
shot?
blowjobs.
you seem to know how to do it.
Can you
like,
please
oh, wait.
differentiate, please?
He's
I
like,
wasn't
the
sure what you were
shot?
talking about.
He's like, oh, wait, the shot? No.
Now,
No, I have
is
to-
this
my
something?
first-
Is this something that you you
No.
enjoy?
So my thing that I like to do at Twin Peaks is we'll sit there, right? And I'll look whoever's alone there, and we'll send him a blowjob.
That's fucking brilliant.
That's what it
Usually
turned into
I
a
try to
joke.
sit alone.
Everybody was just ordering him like
Fucking
back to back.
brilliant.
Every time he'd go to the bathroom and come back and
God,
there'd
it
be two
turned into
blowjob
a
shots
shift
in
trend.
there. Yeah, dude.
Did you have to pay the bartender extra not to tell him who it was sent from? He's like, who the fuck sent me this? Yeah, I don't know, sir.
That's a good prank though. I like that.
But you got to do it now. So
Yeah.
How
I
did
mean,
the-
it's free.
Enjoy.
Tyler, how'd the shirt turn out? I want to see the final results.
I need
of
a
it.
count. I can send you a picture, but it's
It's a lot.
do you think you
couple
got
people-
the 100 signatures?
Oh, easy.
a couple people had to sign the inside of the shirt.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
it's
had
full.
one of the check boxes was like get 10 people to sign your shirt or something, and then it just
He had that
became-
before Twin
It
Peaks.
was fucking covered, bro. I mean, everywhere.
It did say girls, and he was moving on to guys.
Yeah, you had some guys.
But
on
he
there.
was so fucked up, he probably didn't know the difference between a girl or a guy.
Yeah,
You got to be open to this shit.
it was they. That
He was
He's
like,
just
"Are you
learning
a
the word
girl?" And just
blowjob.
grabbing the
Like, where
crotch.
it's just like, blowjob. And the guy's like, yeah, dude.
I do want
I'll
to
sign your shirt.
Whoever got Jaren over, though, props to them. It's the only signature that mattered for the whole
It
night.
was a
Oh,
group
yeah.
event. There was like 4 of us trying to get her over.
the only thing.
I got our waitress involved in trying to get her over too. So it was a group event. So everybody worked to get that.
Dude,
one
that's
over for you.
crazy that my friend Tony was there.
You know, Tony.
I know.
Dude, he's. I'm,
Yeah,
Dude, it
we
was-
made that
I'm
connection
on the
that
bowling
night. We were
team. I
like,
saw that picture. Dan sent it to me, and I was like, hey, that's a cool picture. Wait, that's fucking Tony.
Shit, if I'd have known, I sent
Yeah.
it
And
to
then I
both of you
just-
because I sent it to Chase. that
Dude, I
night.
literally had to double
Well,
take. I was like,
just assumed
Tony,
that
Dan,
they ran
Don,
into each
what?
other. I'm like, oh, wow,
What the
that's kind of
fuck?
a weird
We had no
coincidence.
clue.
I had to double take it. Like,
Because
what
Dan
the
had
fuck's going
met
on here?
Tony one time briefly.
I want to know what
but I
the
didn't
fuck you guys have been
recognize
saying.
him.
He's like, "You're Donnie." I'm like, what the fuck did they say?
But I was like,
You'll find
come
out.
to find out, no, he knows you.
He's technically
Dude.
family now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Man. That's wild.
It's my uncle's wife's sister's soon-to-be husband.
So Tony's been on our
That's
bowling
so,
team
that sounds
Jerome,
so
too?
white trash,
4
bro.
years now.
By the way,
5
Tony's
years?
fucking awesome. Tony was
And,
great.
man, he's a character. He's a fucking character. I've never met anybody like him. But so the first couple of years, I mean, don't get me wrong, I always enjoyed him, but now I really, truly enjoy him. Like, he's a good dude.
Well, I sent that picture to Chase, and he's like, "Fucking T-boner? Now it's a party." I'm like, "What?" So I was calling him T-boner all night. I'm like, "T-boner."
Yeah, me and him were just talking at
oh,
Mulligan's,
it's fucking awesome.
and then we were just chatting. Like
You can definitely hear him wherever you go.
we did, yeah, his laugh. We just didn't know.
Dan was asking him what he benches. He's like, "What you bench, bro?"
I did not. But
Look at them pecs.
we were just
He's
chatting,
like,
and then
"You?"
like it's
It's like, I lay asphalt.
That's what he said.
there was a moment where it was like, "Do you know Jason Terra?" And it was just like, "What?" And then it just all started connecting, and we're like, well, we were both just like, "What the fuck?" And then
That's wild.
Then he walks over and tells me that, and he's like, "You're Donnie?" I'm like, "The dude's awesome. He was fun."
Yeah, he's.
I
like
will
said,
say,
he's a
at
character,
Tyler's
man.
bachelor party, one person was so fucked up. He walked up to the stage at the Torch and saw some dancers, and he threw a bag of cocaine on the stage.
Well, he went to pull money out of his pocket and he grabbed the wrong pocket, I think, and he threw it out and oops.
Yep, and then he grabbed it really quick and walked away.
In his defense, they feel.
I thought it
mean,
was
very,
dirty
very
tissue.
I'm
similar.
sure they would have taken
plastic
it.
baggie.
She probably would have given one hell of a dance for
I'm
that.
sure they would have
Donnie,
taken
tell
it.
him the mushroom story.
Oh, Jesus.
That shit went right over. her
Can I
butt.
include real names, or I got to change the names to
Give him name. It's my
Protect
name.
to protect.
fucking Tyler at the Torch? Had a bag of shrooms. I don't remember who he got it from.
Oh yeah.
He was feeding them to every stripper there. Every stripper.
Hey,
Take it, baby.
I can imagine that might make strippers friendly for once.
All but one. All but one. There was one at the end of the night that had 3 bouncers outside. It's like, I don't know. I was just so scared. He was giving me all this kind of stuff. They're going through her purse. They dumped the shrooms on the ground, and the bouncer's like, "These are the poisonous ones. They think they're giving him something good. He could have killed her." I'm like,
Yeah.
Also, fuck that bitch though, because I put all those mushrooms in their mouths.
I was like,
I
I
did not
saw at
hand
least 6
anybody
people
mushrooms.
eat
I put
them.
them in their
Nobody's
mouths.
dead. So
we were
She
sitting
spit
there.
them into her purse.
We were sitting there, and somebody came over and was like, "Hey, like the word is that the bouncers know that Tyler's like giving everybody mushrooms." Like it like spread, so it was like that's what we
Probably-
like. We're like,
bro.
all right, we gotta go.
So the,
Nash is trying to call him. I go on. I was like, dude, they're looking for you, bitch.
but one of them, dude, I put like two handfuls in her mouth, right? And I look, and there's a bouncer right behind her, and I went, "Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that in front of you." And he goes, "It's her choice, man."
Which is how it should be.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I was a little pissed that I wasn't a stripper. None of them got
You
fed
could
to
have
me.
been. You could have been.
How about that one
taste a
stripper
little
that
ass
fucking knocked Dan's nose off and kicked
She didn't
Anthony
even-
in the chest with her fucking high
She
heel?
did not hit me at all. I just got a face full of ass. and
I'll tell you
vagina.
what, it
And
looked
was-
like-
it stunk.
It
bro.
looked like
was
she
not-
hit you so hard. It looked like you went backwards
Yeah, I was
from where I was sitting.
She sat up and she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, I like looked over and I was like, I think his butt cheeks was sitting next to me. I was like, "Do you have some alcohol wipes?" Because like,
Butt Cheeks was jealous. She's like, "Why couldn't that happen to me?"
Is there
Oh, no, you need, like,
poop on my
acetone
face?
at that
Is there a
point.
tingle in my beard?
But she went so far past Dan as she was doing this, like, she put her head in his crotch on the chair and did this, like, flip so that her, right?
Yeah,
and she
like
went
a
so
scorpion.
far that her foot came backwards and hit the
Scorpion.
guy sitting like 4 feet behind Dan. He got a high heel to the chest.
with like a 7-inch high heel or something, you know, fucking platform.
And he's Carter size. He was a tiny dude. I think it stopped his heart.
That's a pretty wild night, dude.
It was fun. I had a
That sounds like
blast.
fun.
I'm gonna interject myself on that.
What?
This wasn't meant to be on the podcast.
Oh, no.
We'll be right back.
I was glad I stayed sober so I can drive people home because it was fun watching.
Yeah, I
Butt
was
Cheeks
not
had so
sober.
much shit in his face and he was mad 'cause he had to take his glasses off and couldn't see it.
Wait.
not poop.
You're saying butt cheeks. You're
Butt
referring
cheeks.
to a person called.
Yes, okay. So his
His
name,
nickname is
Because you're talking about a strip club and then you're referring to butt
He-
cheeks.
he
and
used
I'm
to-
really confused right now.
he used to work with us. He's a big guy and his last name is Eeks. And Tyler here kept calling him Butch. And then I heard it one day. I was like, Butch Eeks? Butt Cheeks. And I've just been calling him
yeah.
Butt Cheeks ever since.
It's literally my favorite
And
nickname.
he answers to it. I was like, Butt Cheeks. He's like, hey, what's up?
That's my,
You know,
favorite,
so
that's my
like,
favorite nickname, dude. Butt cheeks is epic.
And I actually call him Butchie.
Butchie? Either, well, that makes it even better. Butchie Eeks. It just says Butt Cheeks.
He's a nice guy too.
He is. He's a really nice guy.
I got one more story before we can move on to off me, whatever.
Oh, we'll never get off you.
Did I tell you guys I know I told you. We went to Vegas for the honeymoon.
He's told me a
right?
lot of stuff, so I don't know.
Do you guys know the show called Fantasy?
Oh.
It's like a 12-girl choreographed strip club performance type deal. But Brittany had her just married sash on. And they pull me up and take me backstage.
Really good.
And dress me up like Elvis. And I danced with the girls and sang with them and played guitar and shit on the stage.
Elvis, bro.
Yeah.
Can you picture Redbeard Tyler dressed as Elvis?
Oh, dude.
I got a picture at home. But
Yeah, I
then,
need to see it.
So, okay, it's just Tana. I thought I was a kid. What's up, Tana? But then I go sit back down after it or whatever,
God,
right?
You're ruining the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to have to edit all this out. We'll be right back.
God damn it. Game off.
Pause. Game off.
This is the first time she's come out when we weren't talking about jacking off or touching wieners.
I know. It's
She actually stayed for
it's
a
always
while.
like, and then I slap my balls on her face. And she's like, "What
God.
the fuck are you talking about?"
Donnie knocks somebody out with his ball mace.
I was just about to say that, too. That's
Yeah,
what's
the
crazy.
ball mace is like one of my faves, dude.
Yeah, that was a legendary moment right there. It literally was days before I got the image out
Anyways,
of my mind.
yeah.
I'm going to be looking
And now
over
it's
my
back.
phone
Did you
for
listen
the
to that
rest
one,
of the
Tyler?
Here we go.
Tyler has not listened to a single episode ever.
I haven't either.
That's a lie.
Actually, I listened
Oh.
to half.
Let's hear this because I figured he never did because he never did in the past.
That's a lie, dude. Okay, I don't want to get too weird. We're moving off of me.
We are?
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten on.
Remember our tiff?
hasn't even
Remember our
happened yet.
tiff, Donnie?
Yeah, well, I remember.
I was listening, bro.
You listened after?
I'm crying at home listening
Yeah,
to this.
he's-
Dude. I listened to a couple though.
Evan was bright red
Because
yelling.
I'm in your corner no matter what, bro. I was listening, getting you those fucking views.
Well, you need to listen to Donnie's Ball Mace. That's a good
you got to listen to
episode.
the ball mace. I was like,
That's a good episode.
and the fact that it started and there was that whole story, we'd laugh forever, and then we went on other stuff, and then near the end,
It just came back.
it came back, and I'm like, oh my fucking god.
always do.
You
Was it
made the
Chase?
perfect loop,
Who's,
dude.
who came up with it?
It was me.
It was him, yeah.
I know it had to do with Braveheart.
It was the
He framed
Braveheart
the
scene
scene,
when he
dude.
goes in and crushes that dude's face, but it's like your ball sack.
Well, have you seen that?
It was your motion, dude. You stood up and kind of did this whole wham, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Did you pull a wham too? You
Not
pull
with
a
his
wham
balls.
too?
It
Yeah,
was-
he's like, holy shit.
It was another part of his nether regions.
What? Sorry, I missed that.
I'm guessing.
You doing the whong.
Oh yeah, sure. Why?
Then it wasn't the balls. Yeah, it was all taint. He has that extra taint skin.
Droopy taint.
Kind of like a rooster.
It's like those ladies with the meat curtain flaps. He's got the taint that
Yeah.
does that.
That's really not cool to joke
So
about that.
you know what I've always thought?
meat
though?
curtain?
A lot of people have big
What,
taints.
droopy
dude.
taints? You
A
do
lot of
you?
people, that's not cool.
Do you have a droopy?
I don't, but I know a
taint?
couple people.
It's like asking for a friend.
Tyler likes to eat ass, is what I'm getting at.
I'll eat ass. I'll eat ass.
He loves it.
Yeah.
say I love it, but
I'm all right
I
with it.
definitely don't hate it.
I can't do it. Nope.
You just gotta
you're
wash them
missing out,
yourself,
bro.
bro.
Nope. Nope.
You wash them yourself. You're like, first things first.
You pull out like fucking sanitizer and shit.
Yeah, dude.
No, you know when like
You got a wash bucket with a
That's why it's called
with
a probe
fucking
wipe.
big
You know,
sponge
You
in
gotta
there, like an old school hooker.
Wax on, wax off.
no, it's more
Rubber
like,
glove, you soap up and you just dig it.
it's honestly take the spoon out of the equation from what I'm about to say.
Okay.
You know when like the jar of peanut butter's empty and you're like
Scraping
or
the sides to
mayonnaise,
get it
you're
out.
in there, bro. Yeah, you just do it yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm old. I don't need ass. I'm good.
You're missing out.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
You're missing out.
I'm 100% good with that.
That was a good visual.
I will miss out. Chase,
Kind of cool. No, it's
how you been, bro?
Dawn, you're living a little.
No.
we're not done. We're not done. It's I don't know.
I can never get a divorce because I can't go back on the dating scene
No, I'll
because I
tell you
can't
what
do
it
this
is.
shit.
It's the affirmation.
Chicks would be like, you won't eat my ass.
I'm
outta
gonna be
here.
single forever.
It's the
Fuck this.
affirmation, right? It's the reaction that it'll make it, bro.
Yep.
You know the part of your ass that looks like it's going warp speed?
No, because I don't put a mirror underneath and look
That's
at
the
my
hole.
ass.
That's the hole, dude.
Well, it's like that transition
Yeah.
into.
Okay,
warp
there was
speed.
one time I looked at my ass.
Where the stars kind of start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the blend of the stars.
I'm good. I'm good.
It's a texture thing.
I'm good.
That's good shit. I like that. Warp
I'll be
speed.
down there. Couldn't do it. Nah.
You'd think.
Oh, I know I'd be down there.
You'd be like,
Dude. But you're only going in. It's only 2 inches, bro. It's as far as you can go.
I'll be down there like with my finger, just yeah.
Tickling it.
you call Daphne in, bro?
Tickling it.
Just hold her up.
He's got his finger in the peanut butter jar. And Daphne's in there.
Because we were setting our vows tomorrow, bro.
That poor dog doesn't know what's going on, dude.
She can't see it. She doesn't know what she's licking.
And she's gonna need an extra fucking diabetes shot too, because you get fed her all that peanut butter.
Insulin
Chunky.
spiking.
No, so I gotta like, I've always had this weird theory about the taint. You know how the taint has the seam on it, bro?
Yeah.
And it goes up your nutsack and shit. That's like where we're fused together, bro.
That's where it used to be a vagina.
No, that's where we're fused together. The vagina doesn't go all the
he's
way
not that far
back
off.
on your taint.
Actually, like, where
All the back on your taint, all the way back.
We grow from
No.
the
Guess
nutsack.
not, that's right.
We grow from the nutsack.
I don't know, bro. I think that's where we're fused together. We're like,
I think it was the
Clones
nutsack
or
though. The whole
something.
seam down the nutsack is like where when you were born, it was the vagina or
I
whatever.
think that's where they put the chip, bro.
That's where the
That's where they cut us open and planted the chip.
Oh
dude.
shit!
or the Y.
Tyler's back.
just saying. Maybe if we're in a simulation and they're, I don't know.
They just didn't
That's where our
render
seam is, bro.
They didn't render the taint properly.
Well, maybe we're like in an active, We're
But what's your theory about it? Just that's where we're fused together.
yeah. It's a weird concept. Like
I just want.
if you're like clones.
Are we like a
or
fucking
something?
Build-A-Bear and that's where they shove us on the
Yeah,
pipe?
we're like- if we're like
They gotta
if
close
we're
it up
like
somewhere.
saying. It's like a scar
engineered or
you're born
clones or something, like
It's like a scar that you're born with. So it's like, why do I have a scar? I should have.
if you were born like and grew from cells, why would you have a seam anywhere?
See, now I just picture them shoving that Build-A-Bear ass first
silence.
onto
The silence.
onto
is
that
really-
fucking
it a
pipe and
seam,
shoving
though?
foam
Is
in
it
it.
a
It's
seam
a
or is
fucking
it-
seam, bro.
is it
I'd
a-
have sat on a mirror and I'm like, that's a seam.
I've hovered. I haven't sat on one. I've hovered above one. Though.
Let's see.
Was there a dildo attached to that mirror?
Are there
Shut up.
pictures?
He's gonna look in the mirror here.
I'll show you right now, Don.
There'll be a picture.
It's real easy. You just put it on selfie mode.
Yeah, this was before selfie mode.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so into that.
We're so old.
I used to have to like get my AOL CD out to like search what is the seam on my ass.
Took 12 hours. Hey,
Yeah.
this is commendable though.
The
Tyler, I got to say, we had an episode where we spoke about this for probably
Oh, this nasty thing?
Are you enjoying that?
What nasty thing?
That Juice Force
Oh, that
or
shit's
Fruit Force?
He said, I know you don't like them, so I'll drink them. So I threw all 6 in my bag, and I was like, you're taking them all.
I'm not. I wouldn't.
Terrible fucking.
So
beer.
I'll give you my thought on it. Right. This is my favorite. This is my beer right
No,
here.
I'm with you there. That's
love
good.
this shit.
He'll drink 10 of those a day.
Woo.
Damn.
And this is the only thing
I
I
won't
can
fight.
I can semi enjoy at that level.
It's too artificial tropical punch flavor.
It tastes
Yeah.
dusty to me, is what it tastes
Like when you first had me try
Very
it, I was like, yeah,
dusty.
it's not that bad.
But it's
And then as I
9.5,
sat
bro.
there, I was like,
Maybe
oh.
one thing, it
tastes
actually
like
just tastes like
fruit
tropical
punch,
but you get
Kool-Aid,
that
watered
artificial-
down.
Nine
some
point
vodka in
five,
it.
bro. That's all I'm saying. The only the
Warm
only
I
thing
hear what you're saying.
That's
I
9.9
hear
is
you
like
now.
that tropical beer hug. Have you guys had that? Just pass,
Yes,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just it's a good enough beer. Does taste dusty.
I do have news. Dead Guy's coming out with the Imperial Tall Boy. I think it's 9.4, and it's fucking awesome. Boom.
You don't have any of those?
Watch for the
Hell
store.
yeah.
No, he just gave me the sample. He's like, they're shipping in like
Where's the
next
sample?
week. I enjoyed it.
What's it called?
You son of a
Dead
bitch.
Guy.
Why would you do that?
It's a red can.
Love
It's a
Dead
tall
Guy.
can with the Dead Guy on it. It's red. It's
You guys
9.4.
want to go
Is
in
that
on
the beer that
tasty.
broke sober October?
Yes.
What's that?
That's the
Yes,
beer
Dan.
that broke sober
Yes.
October. You went the whole month until you had that beer in your hand and you were like,
You want to
no,
go
no,
in on? Yeah.
no.
We're done.
We just decided like
Next month it is.
I'm going hard into fucking snowboarding season, dude.
Dude, I
I'll drop
love it,
10 more
man.
pounds.
I love that you're going hard into it for the first time ever, and it's the first
Ever.
season that we've
Wait,
ever
Going
not
hard-
had the
hard in
ability
the
to ever
paint.
go together.
are you going to make it out of this one? Are you going to make it out of this one?
Out of,
Are you going to get hurt again? You're going to do good. I'm sorry.
I hope
that was
I
a
do
dick
good.
move. I'm sorry.
Doing good
I'm
would be
sorry.
good. I would.
How far did you get last season? Two
I
times?
I went. How many times with you? Twice?
Good times?
No. we didn't
no,
have
just
any-
how many
I mean,
times-
They're all good times.
How many
I mean, they're
times,
all good
period?
times.
They were
But
fighting.
we
They
the
were
snow
fighting.
was never good.
You didn't know, did you?
It was too early.
Oh, the whole season was shot.
Every time we
last year.
parked,
Shoulder
we could
snowboarding.
see the mountain.
Yeah,
the
it was
dirt.
it was like right
Until
like
after-
6 inches
and
over
then-
ice. type
Until
shit.
after he got
Literally,
hurt.
Yeah.
So I
Then
went.
it was good.
Once or twice with Chase, twice with my family, and then that next day
It snowed
That's
big.
when it happened?
snowed big.
snow
It's-
fucking Mageddon, dude.
It started
It was
You were
insane.
up
I
there,
broke
and
my arm. That's what these guys are saying. They're like, "Oh, break your shit next year, so snow's fucking again."
like literally.
You were the good luck charm?
No, I'm
It was like
100% man, I'm ready to
157
fucking-
inches
that mountain
over
is-
the next 4 weeks.
I'm gonna
It was
fucking
crazy,
Kill it,
Yeah.
dude.
and it was just like epic.
How long were you in the sling and strapped up like that? Like after it happened?
Not as long as I expected. The doctor was like, "This is 4 to 5 month healing," and I was pretty.
Well, I remember by
I was pretty
3
on
weeks?
myself for like
3 weeks.
the shoulder.
proximal humerus fracture. So the top ice cream portion is what they call it of your humerus. Yeah, had fractures all through it.
The
And,
ball.
the ball of it, the ball of that. And so, I mean, it didn't like it wasn't like this bone split in half. It was just all up in here. And now,
You're lucky, like the shoulder.
There's some
the
popping
tendons
back there.
and shit didn't get all fucked up though. It's
Yeah, I
crazy
don't
that
even
the
know how
bone
it
would
happened.
break.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
boy,
that
it
bones
healed
would break.
fast
Jerked off
and-
so hard with this hand, bro.
dude. But I came home and she's like, "You want me to schedule you PT?" I mean, we talked about that, and I said no, I can do that on my own. So I came home and I fucking
Healed
went
up
to
quicker than
town.
he was supposed to?
It took about 2 months.
Yeah.
I
He
think.
came over for my graduation. And he was like, "Check this out." Fucking did a windmill.
Yeah, well, he did it out here. Yeah, out in your backyard. I saw that.
I did a few pull-ups.
I
did
was
a few
like,
pull-ups
oh,
the other
shit.
day, and
That jaws dropped
that
like,
definitely
oh my
jolted some
god.
pain I haven't felt. In
I was
a
like,
while,
"Stop
but
doing
it was
that!
Good.
Stop it!"
Definitely stretched out more, but no, if anything, I'm stronger. Fucking strong.
Do a push up right now.
A push-up.
A one arm?
I'll fucking do a pull-up, man.
Did you hear how his voice got higher?
Well,
Push up.
I mean, I can do a push-up. I've been able to do that for a long time.
I lie on these apps. Like I keep looking for like a good app that'll give me exercise to get rid of my belly because I'm not going to quit drinking. And they're like, "How many push-ups do you do?" I was like, 15.
On
I'll
your
do like
knees.
5.
Man, you ain't doing 15, bro.
When you said I'd be lying on these apps I'm on, my first thought was Tinder.
Yeah. that's what I
Oh,
thought,
see,
too.
I can't get on Tinder.
I was thinking grinder. It's like grinder.
It's a picture of O'Reilly.
No, so I think. Well, I don't think Tyler was here, but
His
remember how I
cowboy
told you
getup.
we found my brother on what's that one for cheaters?
Ashley Madison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember I told you my wife found my brother on that. So
Your
like,
wife searches all that shit.
so I got on too to see if I can find him, and I created an account. But all it is just a name, right? I think
Yeah.
it says Dad Bot or something.
Yeah.
No picture, no nothing. I get like 100 fucking messages a day. You're the sexiest guy here. I was like, so I know they're fake,
They're all bots. Yeah.
right? But all of them are like, will you eat my ass? I'm like, nope. No.
Yeah. Every single one.
need a robot
That's why you'll never make it on that app, bro.
Yeah, no, I could do it. That's all. Every single one says, I just need a real man to eat my ass. I'm like, nope.
They figured out that's the only question they can ask worth. Like,
Yeah,
immediately,
right.
yes.
I need a
will.
rock hard cock that can go all night. Not me.
You say I'd rather put my foot in it.
Oh,
if
we're
that's
going
cool
right
with you.
there. Hell yeah.
I got 4 seconds, maybe.
We stopped by Carter's apartment in the Eidenhow building.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Fucking dope, dude.
So proud of him.
It is a cool spot, man. The view is it like looks over like towards Mulligan's, so you get the whole downtown and everything. Like it's a pretty sweet spot.
Did I tell you that he was fucking stalking us afterwards?
I knew he was because
He like leaned out his window and took a picture of my truck.
Well, he was babysitting us. Like when we went to the only place that he couldn't get into was the Torch. Like we smuggled him in everywhere else.
If they didn't have 2 bouncers, if
Mulligans,
there wasn't
Yeah.
2 bouncers up front, we could have got him in.
Handlebar.
handle.
Yeah, he went to yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
because
then-
we heard you were fighting and said you were looking at more titties without us.
So he took off.
I'm trying to stop my dad from fighting.
I thought he was going home,
Think.
and then shows back up and rescues us from the Torch. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I thought he went home too. You know where he was? He sat in his fucking Jeep for 2 hours in a dirt parking lot charging his phone. I'm like,
He's waiting for us.
the fuck you sit in the dark in your Jeep? Like,
Classic Carter.
go home and come back.
No man
He's
left
like,
behind.
and I felt bad because he told me the next day. He goes, well, I thought we'd hang out more after. I was like, say something.
Yeah.
Like, we just thought it was over. The night was done. We were going to go home.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have fucking gone and done something.
I wasn't hanging out anymore. I was fucking done. But it was cool that we went over there and yeah, he had beer in the fridge.
Yeah.
It
Of
was
course, I
it
stock
was-
him up.
It was there before.
That's tight.
He never even touched it.
Bro, that was
No.
my favorite
It
part
was
of
just
Carter's
saved
house.
for
The
us.
beer in the fridge.
Yeah.
I swear to
The-
I went with there one day too, and he's like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
I
I know,
want a
right?
beer."
I mean,
When-
if the
well,
rest of the city isn't going to cart him, then why should you?
When we
know,
when we were
shit.
getting him groceries, I was like, we're going to come over. So you're going to need to keep beer in the fridge. So I got him like 3 6-packs and put them in his fridge.
Yeah. Hasn't touched him,
No.
but we did.
It's for whenever we
a
come over. so.
teenager's first apartment.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean?
He's
And
an adult. He's 18.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though.
Teenager.
You'd expect
Yeah.
8 what? Just kidding.
820.
But you'd just expect it's very put together.
Look, if he can fight for this
It's very
country,
put
he can
together.
drink a
And
fucking
it's
beer.
cool that it was cool. There's a goddamn beer there.
You know,
Yeah.
I love other countries' perspectives. You know, if you give these kids, not necessarily small kids, but like young teenagers, the ability to drink,
Talking about
they don't want
small
anything to fucking do with it.
Oh, like in Germany?
You know, like,
Yeah,
here,
did you
have
see
a-
that
have a
one?
Drink when
beer.
you're
They're like,
10,
gross,
but
I
they don't do
I
it.
want
Did you see the one of the
fucking thing.
12-year-olds at the soccer
And then what
game, each one
happens
having
when
a
they
beer
get
in their
little
hand?
older, and that shit
A
starts
cup of beer
coming into play
at a soccer match.
They're like, yeah, well, I've already kind of done that, and I don't feel like I need to do it as much,
Or like
I don't
Italy.
need to do it at all. Like whatever. Like it just.
That's
isn't
how it is
a
with
big
Carter.
deal, but it's like
It's not
you
a chase.
It's
Yeah.
like these religions.
You like that?
Where you're stricken, Steve. Everything is just like shunned
guys.
from you your whole life.
I thought he was my
and
friend.
then you get a small taste of something, and what do? You fucking go overboard.
Yeah, you
on it.
indulge.
You overindulge.
That's why I blow dabs at Ruga's face.
Carter fucking got Carter's first hangover was during a podcast. We were in the manhole, and I would keep filling my glass of whiskey, but I'd set it because I had a small table at the time
Ooh, you
behind
got
the
him drunk on
laptop.
whiskey.
No, this fucker did. He would push my cup of whiskey over to Carter,
From you, Dad. From you, tight.
and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, I'm not even feeling buzzed. I don't remember drinking
He's
this.
at home with the boys.
Pour myself more. Next day, he is so fucking hungover at work, just puking.
Yeah. Probably never.
But he did,
wanted-
yeah. He won't touch whiskey anymore, but he has like one beer a week. He's like, I'm good.
And that's a
Yep.
good thing.
Yeah. I was the same way when I was growing up. My dad's like, or my grandpa, when we were little, if we were crying, he's like, here, have this, a shot glass of whiskey. That's huge to a
Your
little
21st birthday,
3-year-old.
instead of it
Yeah, that's
being-
like
3-year-old
glass of hell.
shot of whiskey.
That's
That's
like
why
a
Donnie's
10-year sentence
retarded
now,
y'all.
bro. That's insane.
Bro, I tried my grandpa's cough syrup, and that shit was like on a cube, watered down and shit, and it was like,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No
But
thanks,
everything's
Rad.
nasty, dude.
My dad
It
used to
doesn't matter
drink
what-
Jack Daniels,
my,
bro.
My oldest daughter, she always says, "Well, this would be really
Gross.
good if it didn't have the alcohol."
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure.
Or she'll say, drink something that
'Cause it's
a
Pepsi.
cocktail that we made for, the wife, and she's just like, "Yeah, okay, this would be good if it didn't burn or have that,
Yep. It's spicy.
And to me, I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's fucking pure sugar." Like,
Yep.
but they, not being accustomed to that, can taste it.
and we'll be right back.
Oh Jesus.
That's
But
kids
even the whole
in
20
Germany at a
beers-
soccer match with a beer.
Even turning 21 thing, like it's not.
No,
like,
but
I actually surprisingly remember a lot.
They ain't
more of my
drinking that though.
21st
No, that's a
birthday than I
stage
should.
picture.
Could
I
be either
remember
way.
drinking my ass off because it was just free shots everywhere you went.
I had already been drinking
It,
for
wa-
like
it
years.
was at a
before
point. Yeah, it was at a point where it was like, okay, this isn't nothing new.
Yeah.
I knew my limits. I knew where I could go. You know,
I learned my limits in Moscow.
I still went past those limits, but it was my 21st. But
Why not? Yeah.
it was maybe a little more restricted than
Not 21 yet.
That happens tomorrow.
I've been counting down the hours. for
The bonus
years now.
for Tyler being 30 is Brittany just hit 18. His wife is now legal. So that's a bonus. Titties.
I can keep my kid.
But it was the same way. Like my dad never like.
Chop liver.
We'll be sitting in our when we were growing up. We'd be sitting in our front yard. And he's like, "Here, have some of my beer." He's like, "It's in our yard. It's legal, whatever." So it's always been that way. And we're the same with our kids. Like, you're not gonna drink a whole fucking can. I think one night I gave Riley a whole fucking what's that shit Marie drinks? White Claw. Ain't nobody like that shit. Drinking TV static. But he got through half of it. He's like, "This is gross."
I love the
That was
people
literally
do
the best
though, man.
description
Yeah.
I've ever heard of
If
White Claw.
somebody tells me
TV
that they love
static.
White
Yeah.
Claw, that right there is it.
I heard it
It's like a
somewhere
red
else,
flag.
and it said White Claw is like drinking
I mean, not
TV
necessarily in a
static.
bad way,
With
but
a
it's
hint
like
of strawberry
you're
or
one of
something,
those.
yeah.
Well, no, it said it's like drinking TV static where your friend yells the flavor from another room.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
that is so
Strawberry.
accurate. Like fuck TV, fuck White Claw.
Sort of.
Mango, kind of mango.
Mickey's definitely comes in little stubby bottles. We had some.
Which one had the little picture riddles on
We'll get back
under
to
the
it,
cap?
Dan.
Was that Olympia?
Gives a
Or was that Mickey's?
Who gives a fuck?
Remember that?
I can't.
Under every cap.
Oh,
It had
that
the
was
little,
That was
puzzle.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
Fucking wasn't
Red Stripe.
dude.
That was Red
Pepsi
Stripe.
points. Pepsi points.
Red Stripe.
No.
The stubbies that had the
I fucking love Red Stripe.
No. It was definitely a little
Jamaica for
stubby.
beer.
Yeah, it's good shit.
No.
You shut up. What?
I
Run
think
it
it
by
was
me.
Mickey's.
I wasn't paying attention. Run it by me.
So back
kind
in
of
the
beer?
day, 90s,
Was it a light beer?
it was a lager.
So, but not dark.
No.
Okay.
No. Little stubby bottle. It was either. God,
Was it green?
Got to be either. See, that's what I'm confused on.
If it's green, it was Mickey's for
If it was
sure.
green, it was Mickey's. If it was brown, it was Olympia. But under the cap, you
I'm
pop the
thinking.
cap off,
See, if it's brown,
and there were little. No, Henry's didn't do these riddles.
I'm also thinking Red Stripe,
They
bro.
were the God, you know,
Sobe.
like
It was
put a
Laffy
word,
Taffy.
and
It was
they would put
Sobe.
a
Laffy Taffy
picture.
does jokes.
I can't remember the type of little riddles. they
Donnie,
were.
actually look this
They
up.
put like a word and a picture.
What am I looking
and
up?
a dash, and you had to put
Short bottled
the
beer
puzzle
back
together
in
to
the
figure
day?
out the phrase that it's trying.
How
to
long ago?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
What,
So, yeah, back-
what did you
just put it back
get if
in
you
the day.
figured it out?
I mean, maybe before that, but I wasn't really.
But wait, I had
plowing through beer.
a
Oh, I
jet.
didn't even get to
Like
that part.
Pepsi, you get a
There's
jet?
a clue under it. What?
Yeah, no, they were fucking awesome little riddles under every fucking cap, and
Oh, the double stick popsicles.
you could open 100 bottles and you wouldn't get the same fucking riddle, dude. It was insane.
Oh, okay.
With
We
riddle.
used to
Okay.
collect them.
I bet you did you alcohol.
I
Get a free
I
to
think
top.
it was Mickey's.
I think you're right.
God, that doesn't feel right still, man. What was the other? There was Mickey's.
All the ones we just named do that,
Rainier.
something like that.
No, it wasn't Rainier.
Had the
That was
pictures
King
like
of the
that?
Can.
No, they were.
Yeah.
That's Rainier.
No shit.
No,
Yeah.
that's not
It
Rainier.
literally says right here, Rainier. Motherfucker, you call me a liar?
Yeah, yeah.
It's Google, bro.
I didn't drink Rainier, man. That definitely wasn't something. I don't know.
Lion
I didn't even
Brewery
have
bottle
access to
cap.
That back
Let's
in the
see.
day, dude. I didn't find Rainier until I was well over 21.
Oops.
25-cent Rainiers at what
$5
bar
all you
is
can
that?
drink.
What?
That's where it's
Oh,
at.
Dude,
yeah.
that was the shit.
We used to do that. The Mountain
No
Homies
change.
have that.
$5
No
all you
change
can
from
drink.
Mountain
Rainier.
Homies have
Fucking
that.
Elliot.
Picture
Let's
after
go.
I remember this brand of beer alcoholic.
And then go, okay, have a good night.
It'd be beer
Falstaff?
pongs, all that shit. Like
Tom
yeah.
Greeny's 25-cent.
Falstaff.
That was the thing
Nope.
in my time.
Falstaff used to have short bottles with puzzles on the caps.
Nope.
I'm starting to think this.
They
is a
were owned by
delusion you're
Pabst
having.
Blue Ribbon.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, no.
it's kicking in,
No,
bro.
I
That's
know.
all.
No, I mean,
It has to be Mickey's, and he was just.
You
plastered
say
the
no to
whole time.
everything.
did you say that Mickey's did it?
You said
Yeah.
no to
Okay, then it was
everything.
Mickey's.
No, look right here. They're showing a bottle with Rainier with the cap with the puzzle. on
Right,
it.
but you said Mickey's did it? I
No,
didn't
no, no. Falstaff is what they said. So your Lone
It
Star.
looks like it's recording.
Okay.
So Lone Star first featured its iconic bottle caps with rebuse puzzles in 2001.
No.
Wait, Donnie, you missed it.
You say no to everything, but this
Donnie, you
literally
missed it.
says it.
No,
It's
no,
just a
I
delusion
said
he's
yes
having.
to Mickey's if
Don't
you
play
said
into it too
Mickey's
much,
did it.
guys.
I lied.
It's not real. It's just a delusion.
It
We're not
definitely
going to
was
play into it.
nothing else you said that I remember.
The Lone Star is the one that's coming up now.
And we used to buy, I mean, the beer, I don't remember. I mean, we were
Mother-
18 at the time when we were doing that shit. So I don't know if I was drinking, I wasn't drinking beer for the taste. We were buying those for the fucking caps.
How about National Bohemian Beer?
Oh,
I don't
it's
even
your
think they
wife's
make
out
this
there.
stuff. He's like,
Natty Bo.
no. God damn it. Never mind.
Donnie,
Next topic.
Donnie.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a schizophrenic breakdown if you fall into it too much, dude. It's a
Yeah, moving
delusion
on.
he's having.
Moving on.
We can't keep talking about it.
He says no to
My
every
past
bottle that
didn't
Google
happen.
says had
You're
it.
enforcing his delusion. It is not a real
Could you
beer.
look up-
I
could
do
you
remember
look-
that.
I am slowly realizing that everything's a lie. Don't tell me what I do remember is a lie.
Could you look up a beer list of every beer ever created and just read it off?
Until he says yes to one of them. Let's go with Mickey's. Did Mickey's have it?
You were like auction
Was it Mickey's
style.
or Olympia?
We're saying it was Mickey's.
Mickey's.
Okay.
But it was,
I said,
but in
I'm so glad.
reality,
I'm so glad
It was
you
Lone
said
Star.
that.
in reality, it was Rainier.
It
And
also
Lone
could.
Star.
It also could have been any
Lone
beer
Star.
that maybe just did it for a short amount of time or something.
I just remember Sobe.
Or that didn't have
Sobe
it
used to have
forever,
that
like
shit on
limited
the bottle
edition type
cap.
I have
How did-
no
how did
memory
Sobe
of
go
Rainier
under?
in a bottle, man.
Sobe's not around anymore?
Always
No, it's
been
around.
a
You
can.
can still get it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen it, but
But you
They're
remember, like,
plastic, though.
high school, that shit was big.
It was huge, dude.
Sobe was massive.
Sobe.
It was huge, and it was
Not
like
for you,
privately
'cause
owned.
when
and
we were
then-
in high
It
school,
was
you
all
were
about the
like
carrot,
two.
bro.
Do you remember the carrot orange?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
For some weird fucking reason, that was probably my favorite out of all.
But it didn't taste like carrot to me.
Oh, it's. I mean, but
To me,
tastes
it
like-
didn't. It tastes like something.
vegetables.
Yeah.
but it had like sweet.
It was like a better V8.
Good shit.
really good.
But I think they were private, and then they went like PepsiCo bought them out or something, and then it just disappeared.
Sobe?
I mean, it's definitely not as prevalent.
What happened to
Jews.
Sobe?
They're still around. You can still buy.
The Jews bought them,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't think you
buy
see them like
everything.
The
stores
Mormons
anymore.
actually-
Everything owns
Mormons.
Pepsi and Coca-Cola, bro. You kidding me?
The Mormons.
Same person, they're Jews.
They
Pepsi.
couldn't keep up with Arizona's 99-cent.
And if they're not of Jewish culture or
they
religion,
couldn't do.
the
Like
word
shit, we have to
Jews
sell this
still
shit for
applies.
$2.39.
It's. I think Mormons own Pepsi or Coke. Which one?
So funny story.
They
Coke.
both have the same owner.
Mormons
From my
own Coke.
They
understanding,
both have
Yeah.
the same owner.
No, they
Nope,
don't.
nope,
Pepsi's
nope.
different.
Nope.
It's like Viacom.
no, Mormons are
BlackRock.
Yeah.
BlackRock owns
from what I
Viacom.
understand,
Viacom owns.
so-
Coke
Sobe
and
was
Pepsi.
Sobe was owned by Pepsi and it was discontinued.
Bro, shit.
whoa. So the
What's it-
Mormons,
yeah.
they're no.
Sobe was bought by
mind-altering
Pepsi and
substances.
They're the Jews'
discontinued.
biggest competition, bro.
No mind altering substances. Right.
Sobe discontinued.
caffeine, mind alter, tobacco. They're all mind
Yep.
altering.
Yep.
Pepsi
So-
discontinued Sobe to put more focus
But
on
yes.
Gatorade and bubbly.
Somehow, some way.
I agreed. I like Sobe.
the Mormon religion.
bring it back
I
sometime.
believe came under ownership
You're
of
Mormon?
Pepsi. No, but I kind of
Sounds like it.
raised it, and I wasn't baptized, but I know a little bit. I don't go to church.
Get baptized?
Huh? Oh yeah, if you're not baptized, you're not going to heaven, bro.
Mormonism?
The Mormons own Coca-Cola, not Pepsi.
God damn it.
We took a tour.
Fine.
This whole story's
Anyway, so they buy Coca-Cola. Now it's okay.
Now it's fine.
to
That was the
drink
biggest
only-
thing because Coke
Yeah,
started
if
with
it's in
cocaine.
That's what I'm
Coca-Cola.
saying. It's a
And I
money
thought it was a
thing.
shock that Mormons own
Pedal
Coca-Cola.
it.
They also own some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pedal it. So we took a tour of the Mormon temple when the Boise one when they rebuilt
He was thinking
it.
about joining.
They remodeled it. No, and they allow the public in like for 2 days after they remodel it as like a grand reopening or whatever.
Yeah.
So I saw it and I was like, okay, cool. I went online, reserved tickets.
And then they tore out all the carpet after Dan left.
And so I was like,
And repeat.
Literally.
I hit these guys up and I was like, you guys
Oh,
want to go with us?
They really did.
You went too, huh?
Yeah, I was like, you
Oh,
guys
I knew
want to
they
go?
did, yeah.
Let's check it out. So like, yeah, fine. I'm curious. So we like drive down there and we're pulling in the parking lot.
It was
I-
weird, man.
They all got
called-
the pajamas on and shit.
You know, I called Josh and I'm like, hey, we're just pulling the parking lot. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, we're in line. We're the only
in
ones
line.
that are, he's like, we're the only ones that are not dressed up.
He's like in shorts and a fucking
No,
tank top.
It was a fucking Bronco. It was a BSU game
Bro.
that day, dude.
So
we
you're
were
in BSU
going,
gear?
I think we were going
Everybody-
to the game after that. or
Sunday's
something.
best, bro.
Oh,
Either
yeah.
a game or
Except
a
for
party.
us.
And so I'm there in my flashy BSU shit, and
wouldn't have
everybody
gone
in
in.
line looks like they're
Hell no,
going
I'd
to
have been
fucking
like, sorry,
church
dude, no.
that
bro.
day. Like it's a Sunday.
I
fucking
think the
best,
next time
dude.
they have one, the five of us should go with like tattoos out and shit.
Dude,
just show
we were
up.
like jeans
No,
and fucking
they
hoodies
literally
and
let
shit.
anybody in, but I shit you not. They after that they
I'll
close
bring
it
my
back down,
boyfriend.
and they replace
rip all
the
the
carpet,
carpet, yeah.
and they repaint the entire place.
It's
'cause been
ridiculous.
tainted by
Yep.
heathens, bro.
It always goes back to the
Fucking
taint.
Bad people.
Always go back to the taint.
They only showed
The
us.
seam.
Back to the
bad
seam of the
people.
taint.
We only
It's
saw
bad.
probably like a quarter of the whole place, though. But it was.
Did you
pretty
make it up to
incredible.
that
I
golden?
guarantee you didn't even
No,
see a
they
quarter.
definitely have it regulated.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's-
rooms you don't see.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
they
was
built
really
it-
surprised
didn't
that
see
they let
the
us
rape
see the
room?
baptismal
Yeah.
bulls, man.
They built it on a
That
hill
was
for
a
a reason.
surprise to me.
It goes underground.
Do you think that like that special room is like
It took
Is
forever
so the
to
bishop can fuck all the little girls. Like that's
Well,
how you
that,
become like.
Have you seen that documentary? Where
Yes.
that shit's crazy, bro. I mean, and there's that like we did see that room with that has like the what do they call it? Is it the altar? Is that what they call it?
With
But it's
the
like
bowls,
it's
right?
like a fucking bed
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
with a
like,
front.
Yeah.
Because I've dated a couple Mormons in my past.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
No, they're pretty kinky when they're rebelling against their religion.
So the story, I'm
just saying, dude.
Only in
what
the
I
butt.
understand
Only
with
in
the
the butt.
bowls,
Only in the butt.
So there's
It's the
you go in this
loophole,
room,
loophole.
and the whole entire room is just 4 huge marble statues
Bulls.
of bulls,
Wait.
and they're holding up this
Whoa,
huge
wait.
bowl.
You guys both saw this?
Yep.
4 bulls holding up
Okay.
another bowl.
That's the baptismal.
Well,
like,
I just remember
pool.
him saying he grew up
ULLS.
Mormon, and I was
Holding
like,
a bowl.
Why do you know
Holding a
about this
big
room?
bowl.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we
this
saw
bowl
this.
is
I
fully
thought it was
filled
a
with
room
water.
that only
and
he
it's
saw.
like, so what this is this is a room. God, this is just from what I've
You guys are
been
way
told.
more interested in this
This
religion
is
than
a-
I ever
this is
was.
a room
I was just gonna say, how do you
where-
subscribe?
Well, I just like to explain kind of the
Yeah.
outer limits of like, okay, wow, that's kind of crazy.
Did they tell you
know what
about
I
the
mean? Like, when you
underwear?
start- So anyway, this room is just for baptisms for the dead. So like
They don't use it.
Please don't baptize me when I
because
die.
in the Mormon religion, if you die
Oh, I see what you're
as a
saying.
baby or before
You
you're
can't
born,
be with your family.
No, you're burning in hell. You were never baptized. You're burning.
Yep.
So the way they do this is they say your name and they throw something in the water or I don't know something.
some
but it's
baby teeth or
only
something.
for baptizing the dead, so they can have a portal to.
It's this
Yeah.
crazy
Their
ornate
own
room.
world.
Though, this room is insane, and they don't use it.
I would
It's
say
just
I don't
for,
agree
like-
with any religion, but like
It's
they are
nuts,
like the
dude.
farthest away from anything
I think
would ever agree with.
Scientology is probably.
I think I would probably
further
do
away.
Scientology over Mormons.
I would
would.
say I could see religion being okay. Let me take that back a little bit.
I went to many
Just
churches
not
in high
Catholic
school.
shit,
Did you
not
try
Mormon
Buddhism?
shit, not whatever.
Buddhism was cool.
I read up
man.
on it, but
Buddhism-
Buddhism isn't a religion; it's a way of
Buddhism
life.
is weird, and don't get me wrong. Like, there's
not a
pros
re-
and
it's not
cons
really
to
a
all of
religion,
it.
though.
But
No,
what's
it's a way of life.
Definitely
It's not really a
weird-
religion.
Weird things,
Muslim
but,
stuff. Yeah, though.
man,
If you believe it
is
as a way
so-
of life, it's pretty good for you. I feel
so,
like. But if you subscribe to the
open-minded
weird shit,
and just to each their own. But
I don't know. I
been
know
taking
that.
over
I shouldn't be governed by.
Here's the thing. I know that religion was
Remember, next
was
Thursday's
a
at work.
like Christianity specifically was a
Is that off your bicycle?
was the outline for like our legal system, like especially like the main laws.
well, it's a
of our legal
baseline
system.
too, which
It
is great.
It's
Yeah,
a foundation.
If that's what you're saying. Yeah.
However, if you can take it back to be like maybe that's just common human nature and decency, where it's like, hey, don't kill me, bro.
they want to spread
I
the
won't
word
kill
of
you.
be good.
Don't like
Just be cool.
Don't fuck my wife. It's cool. I won't fuck your wife either. Like, don't steal from me. Don't. I mean, those are kind of like
Do not let me see
Yeah,
it.
but
Hell.
as, as like a human
that,
being,
I mean,
you're like those are
you're-
just
even
good things
that-
to do.
I mean, I've been married 18 years, but even that, like, you're taking away that like raw. I think it just
Animalistic
chisels
nature.
away from that what we truly are, man. Like, I don't feel
Dudes?
deep down that we're humans. I don't
Oh.
feel we're that much.
I wasn't
different.
listening.
Nah,
I
maybe-
think deep down
we
we,
are
are
different.
animals.
We
but
have
we're
something
very
different than
corralled
animals. We have some of those. We have we have the ability to like think of those things in a different light and understand them for like what they are outside of like an animal, like a wild animal. Like a bear is just like, fuck it, I want to eat and fuck and sleep and.
I
Like,
think we-
we
I
have
think-
more
Unless it's a
consciousness
cocaine
than
bear.
that.
I don't know. I mean,
We have more connection with other
That's
people.
like
I know
Western
you
culture
Pink
now,
Floyd. Come
though.
on, that Stephen Hawking when he's like
I guess
years
not.
and years, man lived with the animals.
he still alive?
And then something changed. We learned how
Everyone
to
knows
communicate. Like the fact that we can
I heard Stephen Hawking. That's why I
bounce
said he's
things
still
off
alive.
of each other
him?
is
Stephen
what
Hawking.
differentiates us
no, he's
from
dead.
everything
That's what I thought.
that we know of. I mean, maybe
Well, that was
talk that
that was
dolphins
what
do and whales
started
do,
to
but-
differentiate us and led
guys
to
talk
the
to
growth
us,
of our
dude?
consciousness. I know you get split off.
No, I'm trying to listen and talk about it, but you're
He was saying-
you're
Oh,
making
shit. I
such
thought
crazy
everyone
eye
was listening.
contact.
He was saying Stephen Hawking said that what differentiates human beings from like the rest of the animal world.
Opposable thumbs.
No, is
The ability
to be able to communicate with each other. But I was like, that is not the.
Nope.
I was like,
Yeah, they can all do that too.
not
no.
like,
For sure.
No.
and not
For
record
sure,
it,
bro.
not
No.
record it, not
Okay,
like.
so I mean
learn it.
I have 3
We're
dogs.
talking about
There's no
animals,
doubt
right?
that I feel
can
like
for
one of my
sure.
dogs can look at the other and say, "Hey, you want to fucking play?" And the other was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Well, technically
But
they
there's
say
no
woof
way that
woof
one's
bark
sitting there
bark.
and going, "Hey,
Barkity woof woof.
have you ever thought about pie?"
or to be able to write that.
Well, which
down
pie are you talking
and
about?
Share it with
3.14 or Apple?
There's a level that we can go way past.
So it's a level of intelligence.
Like even like
not
take dolphins.
communication.
They
It
say
is
dolphins
communication,
is like the
though.
most intelligent life form on the planet, and they.
So what that makes me think is we don't have to do that.
No,
You know what
I
I mean?
think that
So we're just
basically the lives that we live right now are way
But like
overindulged than
Yeah.
like what the natural form of things probably should.
because in the ocean with dolphins or whatever, right?
But then something happened.
I don't fucking know.
It's deep, dude. I know it's hard. You get in
I
there,
love
but-
this shit though.
Look, here's
I
the
love it
thing:
too.
is high school. I went
fantastic.
to probably 8 different religions. Checked them all out. They all use the same book,
I
but
just
they
the same thing.
all
That's so funny.
we're so
they
far off
all
that.
read
really-
it
I
different.
really dove
They
deep.
all like we're the
Kind of
right one,
flew
and everybody
around.
else is stupid. And they all talk shit about every other religion. You're supposed to be this all loving and all,
That was
and you're
my-
to talk shit about everybody else.
That was my favorite
So,
thing
fuck
right
it.
off the bat about
That's
Buddhism.
propaganda though.
I walked in and it was kind of like definitely like an open community type Buddhist place, like not like a regular kind of type place, kind of like introduction. And first words out of the mouth, he's like, "How many Mormons do we have in the audience?" And nobody raised their hand. But
Titties.
Then he starts going through different religions, and people start raising their hands, and he's like, "That's okay."
Welcome.
He's like, you can be whatever you want to be and still be this. And at that point, it was like,
Because it's more of a way of life. It's just like,
it was like, okay, you're not telling me what to be. You're saying I can be anything and then still kind of live. Like, I'm not saying I'm a Buddhist by any means, but I love the idea of trying to devote your life to that just inner peace, man. The first Buddha ever, was the first one to achieve true
it's the biggest
enlightenment.
cup of coffee I've ever seen.
And I mean, what a magnificent
I think I eat
goal,
soup out of
dude.
those
That's
things.
different for everybody. That's
Absolutely.
what the crazy part is.
Absolutely.
So it's always a
But I
practice
think-
because
I
you
think-
can't
I
get
think
to a level.
that the only way you can get to that is with some degree of knowledge too. So you can't just shut yourself out from the world. There has
Yeah.
to be some level of, science in your brain and even just humanity, politics, all that. I think that
Well, with all this religion talk too, and us disagreeing with it, that's where it perfectly comes into evolution, though, right?
But look, I
not trying to get
disagree
too
with the
deep.
religion for me.
Me too.
But if religion works for you or
As a
makes
way
you
of life.
happy, go for it.
dude,
But it's just not for me.
What you do in your house,
Steve, I'm
you
going to
can
need you back
strip
in.
down
dude.
naked and
I
cover
feel like I've
yourself
been taking
with
a lot of
fucking
my
caramel.
time.
I mean, whatever the hell you want, throw
Damn.
yourself on the wall. But
This is really good coffee, Dan.
yeah, I mean, if it doesn't affect me,
I
That's
say we
fucking
just.
bullshit.
I say
I
we
never
just
said
all take us out.
All three. 1, 2.
wait, stop.
Dad
Dad
bods
bods
out,
out,
bitches.
bitches.
Mods out, bitches.
Too late.